A man was just taking a leak when he unexpectedly spotted a gold nugget the size of his palm. Instead of shouting with excitement, he nervously glanced back at his companion. Fortunately, his friend was too focused on fixing their car to notice anything unusual. With a sigh of relief, the man quietly began calculating how to claim this gold for himself. His suspicious behavior, however, quickly caught the big guy's attention. Thinking something might be wrong, the big guy called out asking if he needed help. Seeing that he couldn't hide it anymore, the man sighed reluctantly and pretended to be surprised as he called his friend over. He immediately regretted it, but by then the big guy was already crouching beside him. After just one touch, the big guy was too stunned to speak. To verify the gold's authenticity, he pulled out a high-powered lighter from his pocket. After blasting the metal with flames, not only did it not deform, it actually shone brighter. Both men stood there, completely dumbfounded. They quickly grabbed shovels to dig up the gold, but what they initially thought was a small piece turned out to be just the tip of the iceberg. Even after digging until they were completely exhausted, they made little progress. Despite using all their strength, they couldn't move it at all. They tied a rope around the gold and revved the car engine until the wheels spun desperately, but the rope snapped while the gold remained firmly in place. At that moment, they truly realized what they had found. A fortune large enough to set them up for several lifetimes. But they had no time to celebrate as wolf howls began echoing across the desolate desert plain. They hurriedly gathered sticks to build a fire. Although they were working together for now, when night fell, neither could sleep. Facing such wealth, both feared that falling asleep first might mean being killed by the other. After an awkward standoff that lasted for hours, the big guy, unable to stay awake any longer, finally spoke up. He suggested that one of them should go back to rent an excavator and bring supplies, while the others stayed to guard the gold. Once everything was prepared, they would haul away the gold together and become rich. The man volunteered to stay behind and keep watch. After reaching an agreement, they began dividing their limited supplies early the next morning. What the man failed to notice was that the big guy was secretly plotting something. He didn't question why his friend took most of their water under the pretext of cooling the engine. The prospect of wealth had completely clouded his judgment. Even though the big guy left him with barely any food, he still firmly believed his friend would return soon.